Hello guys, welcome back to the M News. Doing one of those reviews where I had to go back and redo it because I had too much third-party content involved. So let's get started with a review of You're Next, which just came out for Blu-ray and DVD. Actually, if you want, you can go out and get it today. Alright, You're Next is a home invasion film starring a really good, really good actress. Really surprised by her in this film. Her name is, if it says her name on this dang cover, I'm not too... Sharni Vinson. Sharni Vinson, that's who plays the main character in this film, and the main character's name is Erin. She apparently she lived on one of these campuses. Her father was afraid, tells it in the movie, but her father was afraid, of us going into, maybe like martial law and stuff, so he trained her and stuff, told her how to take care of herself. And very interesting. Ignore them downstairs. I'm trying to ignore them myself. Anyway, very interesting. Now you got these group of guys who come in. 3 guys. They're wearing animal masks. Example, if you want an example of one, look at the TV behind me and you can see one of them. They come in. You got a guy dressed like has a mask, not dressed. Literally dressed, but you got a guy who has a wolf mask. You got a guy who has a goat mask, and there's like a guy with a shit. Anyway, you got these guys who come in. They are shooting arrows to the windows. They're coming through windows, stepping. It reminds you so much of Home Alone because how she sets up these booby traps for these guys when they come in. Is the film suspenseful? Now, if I had to grade this movie on a scale of suspense, I would probably give it out of 5. I would probably give it a good 2.5. The suspense, the thrills ain't really built up. Are not really well built up to the parts where you're supposed to jump back. The scenes were so predictable. It was predictable. The film was predictable. I'll give it that. It was just really predictable. Was it scary? A few cheap jump scares once in a while, but not too scary. I mean, the idea of someone coming to your house, yeah, it goes to your mind when you're watching this. But that's the props to the movie. But not too scary. Movie's rated R for sexuality, nudity, and language, of course, and violence. Is this movie? Now people are saying this is a new horror movie classic. Now I'm not gonna say it's a horror movie classic, only because of how this movie is set up. The home invasion idea is not classic. It's been done so many times. Not necessarily for horror movies, which I actually will give props to the movie. It was one of its first home invasion movies that I actually enjoyed that was a horror movie. Other than that, no, it's not a classic movie. The acting's not classic, and the best part about the classics is that at least the characters, show some actual, you care for them at some points. I didn't care for much of these people. The only person I actually cared about in this entire movie was that one character played by Sherry Vinson. That's it. Other than that, you don't care for much of anybody, so yeah, I would give You're Next a B+. Now, I'm giving it a B+ because the movie is really entertaining. I was not bored by it for 1 minute. I was entertained through the whole movie, and that's a props to the movie. I was not scared by it. I was more of enjoyed by it. I thought it was really well done. The visual effects, special effects were done really well. I think some of the acting was over the top. Yeah. I think some of the death scenes were a bit too overdone. I don't think it was necessary they had to go that far, but it's still a fun movie to watch. I think a B+ is a good grade for this movie. So, guys, I'm going to comment down below. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on You're Next. Are you guys interested in seeing You're Next? And thanks for watching.